Good morning and once again welcome children to English language class. Today's topic is possessive nouns. Before I come to the main topic, children, do you know where do we use an apostrophe? You must have studied that an apostrophe is used to show contractions. We can join two words and shorten it with the help of an apostrophe. For example, we can join do plus not and write don't with the help of an apostrophe. An apostrophe is also used to show possession. I've already written here on the whiteboard for you. I'm going to read it out for you. It can be used for contractions. Here is an example. Do plus not becomes don't when we shorten it. I plus would becomes I'd. It's a contraction, but an apostrophe can also show possession. Now let's come to the main topic. I'm going to explain you this with the help of few examples on the board. Children, what do you mean by the word possession? Possession means ownership, when something belongs to someone. Just see, look at the example here on the board. This book belongs to Sunil. This is Sunil's book. This shows possession. Sunil's is in the possessive case. Now look at the second example. I went to attend the marriage of my cousin. I went to attend my cousin's marriage. Here it shows a relation. Possessive nouns not only speak about possession, but they also speak about relations, kind, origin, and authorship. Now I'm going to show you, explain to you formation of possessive case. There are different ways of forming the possessive case. Let me read out and explain to you one by one. The first one. The possessive case of a singular noun is formed by adding apostrophe s. For example, the boy's book. The second one, the girl's pen. Now boy is a singular noun. So we add an apostrophe s to it. Is it clear? Again here, girl is a singular noun. We add an apostrophe s to it. The next one. The possessive case of a plural noun ending in s is formed by adding an apostrophe. For example, the boy's book. Here boys is in the plural form. So we just add an apostrophe to it. The second one, the girl's pens. Again here, girls is in the plural form. So we add just an apostrophe. Now the third one, the possessive case of plural nouns not ending in s is formed by adding apostrophe s. For example, men's faces. Now men is a plural noun. So we just add an apostrophe s to it. The second one, children's faces. Here again children is a plural noun. So we add an apostrophe s to it. We say children's faces. Now the next one. The possessive case of singular nouns is formed by adding the apostrophe only when too many hissing sounds come together. James' sake. We have an s at the end of this name. So we don't say James's sake, we say James' sake. We just add an apostrophe after s. Moses' laws. Here also after s, we have put an apostrophe. The third one, Mr. Das' house. Here also after Das, we have put an apostrophe. Now the next one. When two nouns are closely connected, the possessive is put to the latter. Like Kareem and Salim's bakery. So we put an apostrophe s after Salim. The second example is William and Mary's ring. Again here we don't put an apostrophe s after William. We put an apostrophe s after Mary. So it becomes Mary's ring. Now the next one. Each of the two or more connected nouns implying separate positions must take the possessive sign, that is apostrophe s. For example, Raja Rao's and R.K. Narayan's novels. The next one, Goldsmith's and Wordsworth's poems. Now the last one. When several nouns are taken together, the apostrophe S is used with the last one only. For example, my father-in-law's house. We put an apostrophe S with law. The next one, the Government of India's declaration. Here also we put an apostrophe S with India. The third one, Mr. Smith, the chemist's shop. Again, we don't put an apostrophe S with Smith, but we put an apostrophe S with chemist. I hope, children, it's clear with you. You are very clear with the concept, formation of possessive cases. Now I'm going to teach you uses of the possessive case. Here we have the first use of the possessive case. I'm going to read it out for you. The possessive case is used chiefly with nouns denoting living beings. For example, Mohan's pen, the tiger's claws. The next one. The possessive case is also used with nouns denoting personified things. Example, nature's call, duty's call, sorrow's tears. The next one. The possessive case is also used with nouns denoting time, space and weight. A day's work, a month's holiday, a ton's weight. The next one. The possessive case is used in a few familiar phrases. I have written some examples here. At his wit's end, at his heart's content, for mercy's sake, at arm's length. The next one and the last one. The possessive of a proper noun or of a noun denoting a trade, profession or relationship may be used to denote a building or place of business. For example, church, house, etc. I've written a few examples here, children. She has gone to the baker's. Here, by saying baker's, what do we mean? Baker's shop. The next one. He was educated at St. Joseph's. When I write St. Joseph's here, what do I mean? I mean St. Joseph's School or college. The next one. Can you tell me the way to St. Paul's? Here, by writing St. Paul's, I mean St. Paul's Church. So that's all for today, children. I hope you have understood the topic well. Thank you and have a nice time.